Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to the Emerald HOC, otherwise known as probably the best car dealership in the UK. Now, my job today is to take you a quick virtual walk around of this staggering looking Indium grey metallic VW Golf GTI performance. Now, this means it's absolutely off its nut. It looks great, it handles, it drives just absolute dream worthy. It is an incredible demonstration of how a hot hatch is made. Now, the GTI is of course the signature model from VW. Yes, you can have the Golf R, but for me, I actually prefer the GTI. I think those three little letters and this little bit of styling really does speak volumes for how hot hatches are viewed. So without further ado, let's take a look at why you should consider this as your next car. You can see down here you've got your nice big headlights. You've also got that gorgeous red trim that goes all the way across the honeycomb weave grille. Moves down and you can see you've got that aftermarket front gloss black splitter, which really accentuates its aggressive presence. Got your fog lights, LED daytime runners, and of course the honeycombing in the lights as well. You've got front parking sensors on there. And we move around, you can see you've got those gorgeous from factory turbine style alloys. Now, you can get different variants, but I actually think these look phenomenal. I think these are the best stock alloys that you can have on a GTI. You've got the red caliper behind, and those wheels are of course 18-inch and diamond cut. You've got the aftermarket splitter system on the side as well. You can see you've got the extensions in black. When you move around, you've got the flared arches, body coloured door handles, body coloured door mirrors, and of course GTI livery just on here. You've got a glass A pillar, team high car wind deflectors, tinted privacy glass, gloss black B pillars, and you can see round the back you've got the splitter extension, of course, on your top lip spoiler in gloss black shark fin antenna, and a high level brake light along with rear privacy glass. And you move down, you've got again the aftermarket diffuser kit on the back, which really gives it a mean, real nice stance. Rear parking sensors, partial LED lights, and a custom catback exhaust system which sounds phenomenal, really meaty, and gives it a real nice exhaust. Now inside you can see we've got the rubber official Golf matting, which of course protects all of your carpet, meaning it's not going to get any damage. But if you do take that up underneath, you've got your donut wheel and further storage as well. Now, the GTI is synonymous with class, style, and being the originator of the saying hot hatch. And this variant just continues that legacy on even further by demonstrating just how impressive a Golf can look. I mean, that from any angle, any ratio, any perspective is just absurdly good looking. Now, the other angle where it looks even better is from the interior. So let's go and have a look, shall we? And the joyous interior I am on about looks a little bit like this. Statement. It's got the heritage laden iconic features as well, such as the Jaccara tartan. For me, much nicer looking than the Vienna leather, much more nostalgic, brings a real sense of coolness as well. You can see on there it's manually adjustable. Got your red GTI on the door inlay. You've got the carpet mat down, of course, over your velour carpets, stainless steel pedals, electric heated adjustable mirrors which also fold. You've of course got deadlock, and you've got that gorgeous geometric design as well. Cloth on the armrest with the electric windows. Then we move around into the rear, you can see exactly the same gorgeous quilted Jaccara tartan, full isofix, and as it's a Golf, loads of room in the back as well. And then you move down and you get inside, you can see here you've got your automatic headlight settings, again piano gloss black plays a crucial part in this makeup of this cabin all the way across. It is just so nice. You've got that gorgeous geometric design across the centre console as well. And then now, sitting in the sculpted sports bolster seats, super luxurious and really just a nice place to be. It sounds a bit vague, but you just get in and you feel, yeah, this is nice. Now to turn it on, key in, turn it twice first, let it initialise at the clock's foot on the brake, turn it on, and you can hear straight away that exhaust note gives it a nice rasp. It's a little bit louder than what you would have normally thanks to that custom exhaust system, but it really does enhance your driving experience. Now in here on the dashboard you have of course got virtual cockpit, you've got the digital dash, which is a really nice upgrade to the standard option. So what that does, you can see here, you have the big display right in the middle of the screen, and what you can do here, you've got your parking brake. Of course this is telling you what gear you're in, so when I change it down on the DSG it changes. You've got sport mode, manual mode as well. And then what you've also got in that clock is of course your revometer, and you can see you've also got your speed out just here. Now in the middle you've got your virtual cockpit, and down here you've got your mileage, which is just over 35,000 miles, which is really not even running. Now to change the difference and the menus on there, use this button here, scroll across, you can see you've got views, you can change your gear and speed, consumption and range, your efficiency, navigation, and driver assistance if you want it. For us, the only one we would have on is gear and speed. Now moving back across there, you can see you've got audio, so you've got your DAB radio on at the minute, which is your source. You've got your telephone, which of course you can see Rob connected his iPhone really easily, and you've got vehicle status. Your headlights not working, your cruise control isn't working, it will be displayed just there. You've also got a lap timer, because let's not forget GTI has a great racing pedigree, and you've got your driving data here. You've got your range, average consumption, oil temperature, warning, speed, of course that is in digital format, which a lot of people prefer, average speed, distance travel, and travelling time as well. Then you've got your assist, so of course your ACC is deactivated at this time, and you've got your front assist as well. And then you go back and you're on your navigation. I'm just going to open the windows, because that 14 degrees is lying, it's more like 20. And then you move down, you can see you've got that gorgeous faux leather all the way across the instrument cluster cowling. You've got it down around the centre console surround and just underneath as well. On here you have of course got your high beam and indicators, and on this side you've got your wiper settings as well. Now the steering wheel on a GTI or a performance car of any nature is of course a hugely crucial component. This is sculpted Napa leather, so it's soft to touch, red contrast stitching, concave base with a flat bottom. Everybody loves a flat bottom unless you're Paul Hollywood. You can also see you've got the satin chrome here with the GTI livery, that gorgeous swirling honeycomb on there as well. And on here you've got your cruise control, your speed limiter. You've also of course here got your volume control, and on there instrument cluster menu, voice control, which of course you will need to activate with a key from your dealer, and of course your media sources as well. Now on the back you've got paddle shift on the left and right, easy speak, the minus goes down the gears, the plus goes up the gears, and what that means is that you've got the optimum chance there to drive this car in the most engaging of ways. Really simple, both hands on the steering wheel, full immersive nature, really impressive. Under here you can see you've got further storage, and you've got your SD card facility as well. And then we move around now on to the media system. So this is the really nice big touchscreen system on there. You can see you've got your banding, you've got DAB, FM and AM for radio, audio source, CD, you've got your one nav card with your SD in. You've also got a second SD card as well for audio, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth and WLAN. If you click on your phone you can see Adrian's connected his, click on Find Mobile, click on Results and you'll be able to connect yours up. Click on Voice, you'll see it gives you the warning that you need to get your voice control activated. You can click on Nav, you can click on the map, that will of course swap it out from the virtual cockpit so you can have your map displayed here. If you go on app, you've of course got App Connect. You will need to connect your device via a USB to just to make sure it is suitable. But on there you'll have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. If you click on car, of course you get your long-term miles per gallon, so you can see an average of 25.7 over 127 miles of driving, which isn't that bad at all. And then what you can also do is go on selection, click on sport. That brings up the mode I like. Of course, your performance monitor gives you your kilowatts of power, your G meter and your bar in terms of pressure. You've also got your convenience consumers just here, got your driving data, which we've just been on. Think blue if you want to have a GTI and drive it sensibly. Yep, I thought not, but you can measure it on there. And of course, vehicle status. Again, this is a bigger option than what's in the middle of the screen. That tells you your door is open, instant stop, and driver 1 TPMS, and back there. If you go on menu, you can see you can change your radio, telephone, vehicle settings, CarNet, navigation, so many different options. Now if you go on there, you can see you've got your ESC, which is of course your electronic stability. Tyres, you can set your tyre pressure once you pump them up. Personalisation, so you can change the driver account, so on there you can put GTI owner 1, will be very sensible with it. But now all the settings I've got will be customised to that personal person. So if you have your wife or your kids driving this car, get them to set a different profile up and all the settings will change dependent and subject to the driver. Go on light, you can see you've got light assistance, dynamic cornering light, auto headlights, footwell lighting as well. Driver assistance, you've got adaptive cruise control, so of course you can keep that on very close. You've also of course got front assist, driver alert and proactive occupant protection. Parking and manoeuvring, you can see you've got it just down here, so you've got your park pilot kicks in, no reverse camera, just park pilot. Opening and closing, mirrors and wipers, you can click on there. You can see synchronous adjustment, lower while reversing, fold when locking. And also the main one of course is click on service. That tells you that it's not due for 359 days. Excuse the yawn, it's been a very long weekend for me. But you can see very much in depth, so many different things you can really change to your own. Now down here you can see you've got your dual zone aircon, so I can turn that temperature right up for the passenger, and that one remains on 19, meaning I can have an adjustable temperature across the cabin to ensure that all occupants are really comfortable and they're very happy with the surroundings as well. You've got heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. You've also here of course got your front screen heating, and of course you can change it onto the passenger on the body or their feet. You've got recirculation as well just there. Now to change your temperature, use the dials on either side. Heated front screen, heated rear screen, turn the system off. Air force distribution is chosen by this illuminated light just here. You can go on the menu if you wish and you can see it all from a different perspective, so this gives you a real nice virtual interpretation. You can see if you turn the temperature down, it amends from red to blue, and you can see when it's hot, when it's cold, and the higher you turn the air force up, the more prominent the display becomes. Really cool. You've got the sync option here of course to sync the temperatures and max and aircon on there as well, which is really nice. Now moving down under that, you've got your fold up display with your USB and auxiliary and further storage. Then you've got your drive mode select. You can see on here no DCC, eco, normal, sport and individual. Now if you click on individual you get the option to change. You can change your steering, you can change your drive, you can change your diff lock, you can change your aircon, you can change your dynamic cornering light. You've got so many different options on here. Now you can change the engine sound, so what I do now, if I put it in comfort, you'll hear it's quiet. Put it in sport and you'll hear now that it's a little bit louder. Now what that does is there's a synthesized noise through the cabin called Sound Couture, and what that does, it just pumps in a almost fake engine noise, but it does mean you get a real nice driving experience. Moving down from that, auto stop start on and off, traction control off, and then you've got here your audible parking sensors and the famous DSG gearbox, probably the best gearbox that's ever been created, one that has really changed the game. It's a short shifter in terms of its stance, Napa leather, red contrast stitching, and you've got a lever on the back of the gorgeous satin chrome and leather head. Pop it into reverse, you'll know it beeps, that illuminates, you're in reverse on there, and you also have your front and rear sensors kick in. Now to put it in drive, press the button, you'll hear it changes, your revs get a little bit higher, and you can see in there now we're in D1. Now if you click the gearbox down again, you can see the revs heighten, it's a little bit quicker, gives you higher throttle response, higher rev ratio, and you've got S there. Now that means that you're in sport mode. And there's a mode not a lot of people know about really. Knock it to the left, plus and minus, manual. Now that means you can either control it using the gear stick or the flappy paddle only. Now it's really simple to use, you're making good progress, you're at 4,000, 5,000 revs, and what you want to do, push it up, push it up, push it up, that'll change it up the gears. You want to change down the gears, you simply knock it down with a touch of a finger. Really easy. Put it in park, put it back, and that will illuminate just there. Underneath that, electronic parking brake, you've got auto hold for the hills, key holder, 12 volt charger, and a slidable dual cup holder as well. Here you've got, of course, your cloth with a red on the armrest, and underneath, big further storage as well. I mean, this is just a super impressive car, and one that you can't not love. As soon as you see the badging for the GTI, the nostalgia kicks in, its heritage, its popularity, it's just fantastic. The video without you hearing what that exhaust was. Now we're not going to rev the car from cold very loud, but hopefully you can hear this. You can see you've got a real nice different barbel from that exhaust. It just further enhances the really nice sound and presence that only the GTI can offer. And what's really nice about this is, of course, that it has passed the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing. Now what that means is that this car's been given a thorough and meticulous cosmetic and mechanical check at our on-site RAC approved facility. We've also given it a oil and filter service, and we're also able to offer you many great finance deals as well as part of the reassurance peace of mind Emerald guarantee. Now what that also means is finance can come from as little as 7.9% from many of our market leading partners, which has helped us get the award for the used car retailer of the year 2021. So if you've got any questions about buying online, meeting the team, or just having a delivery, let us know, because we're here to help. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guard-X paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the UK.
11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10. And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.